his heart that Donald Trump couldn't find Ukraine on a map if you had the letter U and a picture of an actual physical crane next to it. He knows that this is, an administration defined by ignorance of the world. And so that's partly him playing to their base and playing to their audience, the credulous boomer Rube demo that backs Donald Trump, that wants to think that Donald Trump's a smart one, and y'all elitists are dumb.
You elitists with your geography and your maps and your spelling, even though
your math and your reading.
Yeah, you're reading, your geography, knowing other countries, sipping your latte.
All those lines on the map.
Only them elitists know where Ukraine is. Sorry, I apologize.
But by the way,
oh my God!
But you know what? But it was Rick's fault. I blame Rick. But in all honesty,
blame
you know what
Rick.
NPR should
Why
do?
not? Sorry, hold on. Wait.
Can I tell you
Give me
what?
a second. Hold on. Sorry. That was good. Sorry, Rick. That was a good one. I needed that.
The Republican Party produced a video using the anchors laughing and cackling at what he thinks is the stupidity of Trump voters. And now he is going to be one of the primary weapons used to help get the man he despises, President Trump, elected again in 2020. On Saturday, Lemon had Republican Rick Wilson and liberal journalist Wahahat all on his show when the mockery began. Donald Trump couldn't find Ukraine on the map. If you had the letter U and the picture of an actual physical crane next to it, Wilson quipped. He knows that this is an administration defined by ignorance of the world, Wilson said as Lemon began to laugh. During the interview, they said that's partly him playing to their base and playing to their audience of the credulous boom Rube demo that backs Donald Trump that wants to think that. And then he begins a southern accent. Donald Trump is the smart one and you all elites are the dumb ones. On Tuesday, Don Lemon offered an apology of sorts, but it did not sound like much of an apology. Clearly, he was afraid of losing his job, as so many other people who have done crazy stuff on TV, on national television before. Millions of people have done so before. Don Lemon said, "This is personally important for me to address this. Okay? Ask anyone who knows me, they'll tell you I don't believe in belittling people, belittling anyone for who they are, what they believe, or where they are from," he said. End quotes. But this is the thing. Nobody knows a lot about Don Lemon. Like we as spectators or part of the audience, we just watch things on TV. But we don't know people that know Don Lemon. At least for the majority of the people of the audience. So he might as well not be saying the truth. Like I said before, he's just being obligated because he feels like if there is a lot of backlash inside the audience with half of the citizens of the United States, more than half of the citizens of the United States, referring to him as someone with hate against half of the citizens of the United States, he would lose his job and he would lose his part on TV, on CNN, and other chains of communication. Don Lemon also said, start quotes, and while in the moment I found that joke humorous, and I didn't catch everything that was said. So come on, end quotes. This is so crazy, because first of all, how come that's gonna happen? Obviously he felt like nobody's gonna say anything because everybody hates that guy, but what he forgot about is that more than half of the citizens of the United States voted for the guy, and he's too comfortable. He's just too comfortable talking trash about people. Don Lemon also remarked, just to make it perfectly clear, I was laughing at the joke and not at any group of people, end quotes. Come on. Again, this is so crazy and so unfair, because if something like that would have happened on the other shoe, on the other side of the political party, for the Republican Party, for example, he would be trashing those people. So he's just, like I said before, covering his act because he's afraid. He's afraid that too much backlash is gonna happen, and then CNN are gonna be forced to end his contract. But then again, so he did that apology, and he and CNN and all the other staff that supports him maybe are saying, okay, I think that's it. This is gonna last just 1 week and everybody's gonna forget about it. But we don't forget.